All right, Algebra 1 students, let's look at Unit 4, Lesson 9, Comparing Graphs. So we've got 3 goals here. You may need to pause the video to get these down. So, goal number 1, I can compare the features of graphs of functions and explain what they mean in the situations represented. So we'll be able to look at the features of the graph, the maximum, the minimum, the rate of change, those things, and compare them and explain what the differences are, how each one compares to the other. I can make sense of an equation of the form f of x equals g of x in terms of a situation and a graph and know how to find the solutions. So this is the idea of comparing the two graphs and showing that in certain places they are equal. I can make sense of statements about 2 or more functions when they are written in function notation. So if we have 2 statements in function notation, you should be able to identify what's going on in each and show how they compare. All right, our vocabulary here hasn't changed. We still have decreasing function. Anywhere on a function where the graph is going down as you move from left to right. Increasing function. Anywhere on a graph where the graph goes up while moving from left to right. Horizontal intercept. Any place where the graph crosses the horizontal or x-axis. Those are known as x-intercepts also. Vertical intercept. Anywhere our graph crosses the vertical or y-axis, also known as y-intercepts. Maximum, the highest spot on our graph. Minimum, the lowest spot on our graph. And average rate of change, which is the rate of change given a starting output minus, an ending output minus the starting output divided by the ending input minus the starting input. So we're seeing the difference of a end to a beginning and then using division through the outputs and inputs to create that rate of change. All right, so our warm-up is we're looking at a graph that shows the populations of Baltimore and Cleveland in the 20th century. So this blue line or curve is Baltimore's population in year T. So notice the years at the bottom, the estimated populations here. And then the purple line is C of T, which is Cleveland's population in year T. So what I want you to do is answer these questions. So first, estimate B of 1930. So go to 1930 and estimate where Baltimore's population would be at 1930 and explain what it means. Determine which statement is true. So is B of 2000 greater than C of 2000, or is B of 2000 less than C of 2000? Which of those is true? In B of 1900 equals C of 1900, or B of 1900 is greater than C of 1900. So in number 2, I need you to figure out which of these 2 statements is the correct one. Which of these 2 statements in part B is the correct one. And then third, were the 2 cities' populations ever the same? If so, when? So look and determine if ever these 2 cities had the exact same population at the exact same time and write when that was. All right, bring your answers to these 3 situations to class tomorrow, and that will start our discussion. Thanks.